Motherhood is the best hood. Motherhood is the best hood, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Widleen, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe down below. If you keep coming back, you like what you see, subscribe down below so you never miss a video. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. So today, I have an exciting video for you all. Seeing that I'm in my mid-30s, I decided that maybe I'll do a video on some of the things, 10 of the things that I wish I knew in my 20s. Being in my mid-30s, I have gone through a lot in life. I've not gone through everything, but I've definitely gone through or seen a lot in life. And I definitely want to share with my younger subscribers and those who are watching some of the things that I wish I knew. And I hope that you pick up some things from these videos. And if you're in your 20s, adjust and make the necessary adjustments. If you're in your 30s, this will help you as well, because it's never too late to make adjustments and do the things that you wish to do in your life. So I'm going to look down, you guys, because I have some notes here. In no particular order. This video is in no particular order, but one of the things that I've learned is that relationships will end and new ones will begin. I find that in my 20s, you find a need to want to attach to things, to stay attached to things a little bit longer than you need to. But being that I'm a bit older now, I realize that, I have signs. There's certain signs that I notice and I see, I'm like, yeah, this right here is not going to work. And it is okay to let these relationships go and to move forward. It is okay. You are going to find new people. You are going to find new friends. You will begin a new relationship. You understand? It doesn't mean that because you've been with someone for 3 years, 5 years, that's going to be the person you're going to be with forever. If things are not working out the way they should, if you are not getting the things that you need in that relationship, being friendship, relationship, work itself, even a work relationship, girl, let that go. Guy, come on, man, let it go. There will be a new job. You will have a new friendship. You will find a new relationship. There's no need to hold on to things that no longer serve you well. Girl, let it go. Also, number 2 is to find a mentor. I found this out late, and I'm saying probably like sometime last year, this year, I'm really getting to realizing that with anything that you need to do, you want to find a mentor. And I'm saying even in career-wise, you find someone that's already where you want to be at and speak to them. Find out how they've gotten there. Even with motherhood, if you're a new mother, find a mom who's experienced, or a mother that you see that is doing really well with motherhood, and speak with them a little bit more often. Hang out with them so that you can get those experiences and they can help you through that process. Mentorship is very, very important. I think a lot of us, we don't get spoken to about mentorship as much as we need to. We're out here trying to fend for ourselves, and sometimes we get in situations where we don't know where to go. Find a mentor, even if it's your pastor, someone that you can speak with to help you through your life challenges and help you with your decision making so that you don't waste time. Because sometimes, because we don't have a mentor, we go through things, or having a mentor, you can skip so many levels because they've already experienced, they've been through so many things that they can tell you, hey, don't go that route, go here, do this, do that, and it'll get you to where you need to go. There is nothing wrong with having a mentor, to have someone that you can speak with to help you meet your goals. Get you a mentor, girl. Listen, get you a mentor. The third thing is just to set clear-cut goals. Write your goals down. That's something that I've always been big on. I'm a writer. I write a lot. Sometimes even in my phone, in my notepad, I would just, if I'm feeling some type of way, I kind of would just write it down. It helps me to get it out. And I believe even back in middle school, I still remember I had a professor. I had a teacher who actually had us write down our short-term and our long-term goals. And I still remember those goals that I had written on in that paper that day. And so writing things down is so imperative that it helps you to see exactly where you're at. And after writing down your goals, write down the steps you need to take for those goals. Goes into my fourth thing is do not be afraid to dream big. Dream big. Dream big. I will say it one last time. Dream big. Do not be afraid to dream big. Sometimes we think so small within our goals, like that we can't get to a certain level. And if you dream big, you will get big. Write down the steps right after your goal, what steps you need to take in order to get to that level that you want to get in. It is possible for you. It is possible for you to get to that level. Girl, whatever your dream is as a little girl, you can achieve those things. Do not put limits on the things that you can do. Whatever it is, if you take the appropriate steps, you will get there. Do not hold yourself back by thinking that, I can only do this. Well, based on what I have, I only have this, man. Trust God. Whatever God has put on your heart, trust God. You will get there. I promise you. It may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but if God instilled it in your heart, it will happen and come to pass. So dream big, do not settle, do not think less of what you really need to think of. Sometimes we are afraid to dream big because it may take a lot of work. But if it's your dream, it's worth it. It is certainly worth it. Certainly worth it. The fifth thing that I wish I knew, and in my 20s, I've gotten to learn this a little bit more, and in my 30s, I'm solidified in it, is to take my finances serious. In my mid-20s, it started to get a little bit better because in my early 20s, I was just working, living, didn't care to save. It was like paycheck to paycheck. And then in my mid-20s, I actually gave birth to my daughter. And so my finances become a little bit more serious. And in the midst of it becoming more serious, I started to realize, girl, you need to save, things may happen. So I started to, put a plan in place. How much are you going to save bi-weekly when you get paid? So those steps that I took allowed me to realize how serious my finances. My financial advisor once asked me, he's like, after you pay all your bills, how much money do you have left over? I'm like, how would I know that? He's like, so you don't know how much money? He's like, no. He's like, that's exactly why you don't know where your money goes. Because I always say I don't get paid enough. But he's like, you just don't manage your money well enough. So I learned to write down my bills. You should know how much money after you pay your core bills. I'm not saying after you hang out with friends, entertainment, take all that out. After you pay your core bills, how much money do you have left? And outside of that, after that, then you need to take out the money for the entertainment and then figure out how much you got left, and so that you can determine how much you need to put aside for your savings. So take your finances serious in your 20s. It'll save you a whole lot of time of trying to catch up in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and definitely your 60s. So take it serious in your 20s. Yes, you can hang out with friends. Yes, you can travel. I've done it all. But you can certainly take your finances serious and solidify a certain amount in your mind of how much you want to save, and transfer the savings. Checking the savings, checking the savings, checking the savings, checking the savings. Make it a habit of just transferring over. I'm telling you, it'll make you feel so proud of yourself as you can see your savings account grow and grow and grow and grow. It's teaching you how to be consistent within your finances. So definitely take your finances serious. The sixth thing is that we're not all on the same timeline. We all have different milestones. We all have different goals. So the less you compare yourself to others, the less you look at others' lives and say, well, they're doing this, I should be here. And I think within this generation as well, a lot of people are suffering with the fact of, I don't know what my purpose is. What should I be doing? This person has gotten this far in life. This person is opening this business. Well, this person has a family, has gotten married. What is my purpose? And we all don't find our purpose in the same timeline. We don't. So, have grace with yourself and knowing that, you don't have to follow anybody's timeline. You may not have a baby by your 20s. I got pregnant in my 20s, but I am not yet married. So your timeline may be different. You might get married in your 20s, and then when your 30s come around, you still have not gotten a family, or you still do not have any kids because you haven't gotten pregnant yet. So our timelines and the way God has it set is all different. Have grace within yourself to know that it is okay for you not to meet anybody's timeline. You're not going to meet your mother's timeline. You may not get pregnant when your mother needs you to get pregnant. You may not get married when your father wants you to get married, and that is okay. I went back to school in my 30s. I dropped out in my 20s, early 20s, and that's fine. That is totally fine. When I went to my reunion, I was back in college. There was others that were lawyers back then. You understand? And I didn't feel any type of way because I knew. But then I'm looking at them. They want to be married. They want kids, and they don't have that. I have a child. We're all on different timeline. It doesn't mean I did it wrong, that they did it wrong. I did it the way my life was set out to come out, and I am grateful for that. So stick within your timeline. Set your own goals and create your own path. The seventh thing is, listen, man, motherhood is the best hood. Motherhood is the best hood, guys. So I remember being pregnant, and I was so sad. I was so sad when I was pregnant. I wasn't that mother that was, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to have a twin, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't even think when I was pregnant that I went shopping for my daughter to buy her little cute outfits or anything. I was just like, literally, I remember telling my mom, my life is over. Like, I'm not married. I don't plan on getting married to this person. We are literally going to co-parent this child, and life is basically over for me, because I've always thought that I would have gotten married. Like, there was a certain path and timeline that I felt that I was going to go through, because I had the goals. I still have the goals that I had when I was in middle school, and my teacher had me write the goals, and I was not leaning towards those goals anymore. Things were deterring, and I had no way of saving it. There's no way you change from having a child. Who's going to babysit my kid? How do I plan on traveling the world when now I have a child? I wasn't even making enough money to pay for daycare, pay for this car note, pay for this. It was just too much. but motherhood has truly been the best hood. So if you get pregnant in your 20s and you're around those who have not gotten pregnant or do not have any kids, it is okay. That is your timeline. Learn to fall in love with being a mother, you know, spending time with your child. That is such a valuable experience, you know, and do not allow the distaste of this world to take that journey away from you and to take those experiences away from you. Truly do enjoy it. Motherhood, again, is the best hood. And we're going to talk a little bit more about motherhood in this channel because it's something that I've fallen in love with. Anybody who knows me knows this, that I love my child. I'm actually going to have a video come up soon that I'm going to record with her to reintroduce you all to her, because it's been a while. It's been a year, 2 years, I believe, since I've done a video with her. She doesn't care for the camera as much, but I'm sure she'll do it for me. So, you know, your life is not over. Enjoy motherhood. I'm so glad that I've gotten to this point because I really thought my life was over then, but my mother gave me the best advice. She said, your life is not over. Your life is really starting. This is a new journey. You get new experiences with your child. You get invited to different things with your child. And it's true. I've traveled out the country so many times with my daughter. I can only imagine if I didn't have her, I would be in this house alone. I wouldn't have anybody to eat dinner with half the time, because I spent majority of my 20s single as well. So I wouldn't have anybody to eat dinner with. I wouldn't have anybody to cook with, to do activities. My daughter is down for, mommy, let's go. She wants to hang out. She wants to, you know, cuddle with me. She wants to do everything with me. So I truly, God knew what my heart needed. Enjoy motherhood. It's the best hood. The next thing, my 8th thing, is that stop waiting for the perfect timing. You will never find it. There is never the perfect time for you to get married, to go back to college, to graduate from college, to have a child, to start that new job, to quit that old job. There's never the perfect time, or things have to align this way before I do that. Man, pray on whatever you want to do. I promise you, if you pray on it, God will give you guidance and you will know the right path to take. There is no perfect timing. When I had a child, I thought it wasn't the perfect timing, but lo and behold, it was the perfect timing. I dropped out of college. I couldn't believe I did. And I'm like, oh my God, I will never get my bachelor's. But as time progressed, as a mother of a 5-year-old, I decided to go back to school and get my degree. And things just panned out. I had the right help at the time. It helped me with her. Things was just perfect. It worked out. Yes, it was harder because I had to raise a child, go to school, come home, care for that child, but it was the perfect time because I couldn't have seen myself getting through college in my 20s. I just couldn't do it. I hated school. But in my 30s, it was doable, right? The perfect timing. God will show you the perfect timing. There is God's timing is the perfect timing. Other than outside of that, you trying to create the perfect timing, the perfect scenarios, girl, it will never happen. Do not waste your time. I'm telling you. The 9th thing is, guys, it is okay to be single. I have been single the majority of my 20s, all of my 30s. Oh my God. All of my 30s, I have been single, and I'm not embarrassed to say that I absolutely love being single. I love the freedom to come and go as I please. I love the ability that I've had with my finances, where I don't have to worry about discussing my finances with others. It allowed me time to grow. Like, there was no way I could have gone through a relationship with all the things that I had to go through, and it's just growing pains and growing stones. Like, there's things that I had to learn. There's steps that I had to take, and so I couldn't have done that in a relationship. Sometimes it just doesn't give you enough room for growth. And it's okay to be single. Enjoy your time and enjoy your singleness. If I get a mate that comes in now, I will enjoy his company now because I am full within myself. I know who I am. I like the things that I know the things that I enjoy. So it would be an addition to my life. It wouldn't complete my life because I'm already whole and complete right now. So a male coming into my life right now would just be an addition. And I had to get to this point. It's not a necessity. I don't need a man. I will appreciate one. I will take one, a good one, but I don't need one. It's not a necessity. So enjoy your singleness. It is okay to be single, okay? And last, but not least, and not the only things that I've learned, but I want to make this list short for you all. The 10 things that I learned in my 20s is: you are doing the best you can. I have done the best that I could in my 20s with the tools that I had. I cannot continue to hold myself accountable for things that happen because I didn't have the right tools. I often say that, you know, I don't like to judge people based on decisions that they make, because you don't know the options that they had at the time that they made that decision. We all are not given the same options. Me and my sisters were not given the same opportunities. We are sisters, but we all grew up with different lifestyles and different ways of thinking and parenting. So therefore, we make decisions differently. You understand? So it is okay. It's okay to just breathe and know that life will work itself out. You are doing the best you can at this moment. And if you're not, it's never too late to do the best you can. As long as you're doing the best you can, life will be okay. It will never be perfect. It will never be perfect. There will always, oftentimes, there's always something going on in our lives. We are all struggling with something. Even the most perfect person that you can find in your life right now, they are struggling with something. We all have secret battles, which makes life so hard to deal with. So be grateful for the opportunities that you've had. Be grateful for the experiences, which is why I'm here on YouTube, just sharing my life experiences with others, because I know that the things that I've gone through is not just for me, but for everyone else that I interact with, everyone else that watches these videos. I want to pour into you and know that it is okay. Life gets better. Whatever you've gone through, everything that you've gone through is your own personal story. Share it with those that need to hear it. Do not silence yourself, but you are doing the best you can with the resources that you have. And as long as you're doing that, sis, bro, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, and you will survive your 20s. You'll make it to your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, God willing, and you will then have more knowledge and more tools, access to tools to do better. So it is okay. It is okay. It is okay. I tell myself that all the time. I look in the mirror, Woodleen, it is okay. Bad things happen. Woodleen, girl, you're going to be okay. You know why you're going to be okay? Because I can think of so many other things that should have killed me in my past, and I am not dead yet. I will survive it. The worst of things that I thought I wasn't going to survive, I have survived in my lifeline. So why would I not be okay? You're going to be okay. It is hurtful. Yes. It's painful. Yes. You think you're the only one going through it. Yes. But it is okay. You'll be fine, sis. Bro, you got this, bro. You got this, okay? So, yeah, I can go on and on about it, but these are the lessons that I've learned in my 20s, and I hope will help to you if you're younger than me. And if you're older than me and you find any of these useful, hope you implement them in your life. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Comment some of the things that you've learned in your life that you want to share with others, and share those things, be encouraged by these things, and share your life journey with others as well, so that you can help somebody else in their growth process. Thank you all for joining once again. I'll see y'all in the next video.